Talk to me a little bit about what you think are the top 3 issues that are going to be facing the county council over the next 4 years.
There are a number of issues. One of the main issues that's coming down the pike, a lot of your viewers probably will already have heard about the changes to the criminal code. That is a big deal for our local community because not only does it change the way things, before, there were 3 levels of felons and now there are 5. And the state is saying that if there are sentences less than a year and, if they meet some other qualifications, basically they aren't going to be willing to put them in prison. And so at a federal or a state level, so they're going to push that back on the county, which is going to generate a tremendous amount of or influx of individuals who are going to have to be paid for at a county level. And that is going to put some tremendous pressure on not only funds, but also facilities. We're already at capacity for the number of people that we can run, house now, and whether it's work release is bursting at the seams. Just across the board, basically, we're at capacity. And so, moving forward, finding and looking for ways that are efficient to take care of that. We don't obviously want to release a violent criminal into the streets, because we don't have room and because the state won't take him. So, and also, I think because of this, it really gives county level people, county level judges, and the council and the commissioners an opportunity in law enforcement to look at, how are we utilizing our programs? Are they not only efficient, are they effective? And are there better ways that we can go about caring for criminals and those that have committed crimes, rather than just putting them in prison, locking them up, allowing them to interact with hardened criminals and, kind of go down a progressively down the tubes, so to speak. And so, but as far as the county council's job on that, we would have to appropriate, any funds for new facilities, and that could cause us to look long term and say, okay, is it more cost effective for us to, the county jail has some areas that could be renovated. We would have to put cells in there at a fairly significant expense, but those cells would be reusable, for any facility. So does that make sense, or does it make more sense to possibly, find a new building and do something more efficient? I think it's in Gary area. They have basically twice the amount of prisoners and about not quite half the staff, but a significant reduction in the amount of staff. And they are able to, effectively care for the people in their care without additional staff. That's a significant cost savings. And so does it make more sense for us to invest in some new facilities that would be more efficient, or to renovate what we have? Those are some of the kind of decisions. So that's probably the biggest issue coming down the pike. I'd say, secondly, is always economic development. That's something that I, as a council member, want to focus on. I'm a small business owner. I hold an MBA from St. Francis. And so economic development, business development are near and dear to my heart, and I think that they are really stimulants for the community. And so finding ways, not just through abatements, but other ways to attract business to Fort Wayne and Allen County and make us, we are already one of the best states, top 5 for business, and we are one of the best counties in this state. So we're already attractive, but there are, I think, little things we can do to make ourselves more attractive in the outside company. And so that would be my focus, is finding those and pursuing those. Thirdly, anytime you think about the county, you think about roads and things like that. And I think they currently have done a pretty decent job of maintaining those. So just finding ways to streamline government, make it more efficient is my intent. And I think anytime you streamline a business, that's what they teach you in your MBA courses. That's what they teach you, and you learn as a businessman. Just finding more ways to be efficient saves everybody money, and that's the things that I would look for.